What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to talk about the New York Rangers series with the Ottawa Senators and what the 1-8 matchup will be like. It's going to be a hell of a series. I mean, at the risk of sounding like an idiot. I'm really looking forward to it. Both teams really exceeded expectations, so to speak. Obviously, Tortorella and McLean are both great coaches. The Rangers, many picked to make the playoffs, but not too many prognosticators had them picked to be the number one team in the East and challenge the President's Trophy for the bulk of the year. Ottawa, pretty much everyone had picked to be a lottery team, a cellar dweller, whatever you want to call it, and they they're in the playoffs. They were seeded a little bit higher until the last couple days of the season, but they'll take the 8th seed. I think if you asked Ottawa Senators fans, if your team would make the playoffs as an 8th seed, would you be happy with the season? And I think that I'll answer yes. And I think a lot of Ottawa's success, or almost all of Ottawa's success, is their young defenseman Erik Karlsson. I'm looking at his numbers here. They've his evolution. 21 years old, up at 19, had 26 points. Spent some 11 games in the AHL, 12 games in the AHL. Last year on a not so great team, put up some decent numbers. And this year has really emerged as definitely Norris Trophy front runner. Fell just short of 80 points with 78 points in 81 games. It's what I think any fan would take that. Obviously he's gonna be up for a nice stat extension this offseason. But I think it's about the range. I think Ottawa's a young, fearless team. Mahalik had a breakout year. Kyle Turris was a great midseason acquisition. They got some guys that can move the puck in the back end, and some guys that are good to keep the puck out of the net. Jared Cowan, namely, the latter. But it's the Rangers in 6. I think New York's too deep of a team. They brought in Richards during the offseason, and he was really the X factor this year. Gabrick had 40 goals. Callahan, DeBinskill, those guys are going to give you quality minutes and grind, and be able to contribute offensively too, which is what you like to see from guys like that. On a night in, night out basis. Obviously, almost all New York's success is on the shoulders of King Henrik Lundqvist. King Henrik, one of the best goalies in the league. Definitely a guy that's lived up to the bill and as one of the best, one of the best goalies in the league. Put up great numbers. Should be finals for the Vezina Trophy. Has really played, outstanding hockey. They've got a great defense in front of him. McDonough has stepped up. Del Zotto really emerged as a preeminent two-way defenseman. A lot of teams had him picked to be a power play quarterback type of guy, but he's going to be a great all-around defenseman for many, many years. They've had some injuries back there, but with Girardi and McDonough, guys at Stahl, Del Zotto, they got a stacked back end, and their forwards are great. They've got Rupp will really be in on the forecheck, I think. And then the other thing is the Chris Kreider factor. Kreider won a national championship this weekend with BC. If he signs with the Rangers, could he get in a playoff game? Absolutely. As a change-up, you got all these. You throw him out there just for the speed factor. Keep Ottawa's defenseman back, and try to open up some things through neutral zone, stuff like that. I think just the threat of him being out there, if you've seen how fast he is, he can really put a defense back on their heels. So that's something to look at if they do sign him. I think he definitely will get into a playoff game. Tortorella is tough on young players, but just give that kid a taste of the action. I don't think he'll hurt you. I think he'll definitely be, whether or not he even contributes offensively, I think just the threat of him being out there, like I said, if you've seen how fast he is, McGillney-esque speed, that's something to watch. But like I said, I think the Rangers in 6. I think Ottawa's a young, fearless team. There's a bright, bright future in front of it, but they're not there yet. And the Rangers have it's been their year. They've played well. They've definitely exceeded expectations and are a hell of a team. So we'll see how it all shakes up. That's it for this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Rangers Ottawa Senators first round series. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season. Later, guys.